Hey everyone, Kevin here at Riverbend Nature Center wanting to talk a little bit about snakes in the state of Texas. This right here is a thing called a desert king snake. His name is Vladimir, and he's just one of the over 110 different species of snake that you can find in the state of Texas. This makes Texas the most snake diverse state in the Union. So if you live in the state of Texas, you're gonna have to live with snakes. They're all over the place, and they come in all these different sizes and shapes. You got little snakes, you got big snakes, you got skinny snakes, you got fat snakes. There are snakes that look like earthworms, there are snakes that look like whips. And it's just, there's all these different types of snakes that you can find in Texas. And a question I like to ask kids on field trips, usually when I'm talking about him or any of our other snakes, is, are there any good snakes out there? And they'll be like, yes, there are good snakes. And then I'll ask, are there any bad snakes? To which they'll answer, yes, there are bad snakes. But then I'll be like, hold on. Let me rephrase the question. Are there any dangerous snakes? And they'll be like, yes to that. And the thing about snakes is there's really no such thing as a bad native snake to Texas. Now, there are dangerous snakes, but just because something's dangerous doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. And you just kind of have to learn to live with snakes and respect what they do for us. And the reason there is no such thing as a bad native snake is that the snakes in Texas are heavy controllers of the rodent population that we have around here. And that's very important, especially for a lot of the farmers and ranchers that we have. And I know people don't like rattlesnakes and copperheads, but they're specialist feeders that eat almost solely warm-blooded prey. So they're going to be eating a lot of those mice. And that's very important. But snakes, aside from what they do for us, are also big parts of the ecosystems that you find them in. They're a good in-between in the food web. Because not only do they eat a lot of animals, they themselves get eaten by a lot of stuff too, like roadrunners, owls, foxes, and coyotes, things of that sort. So aside from them eating all the mice, they also get eaten, and that usually is what controls their populations in the wild. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoy getting to see Vladimir here and learning a little bit about snakes, and I'll have to catch y'all next time.